Do you know what is a leader? Who is a leader for you?
For me, a leader is the one who knows the way, who goes the way, who shows the way.
I agree with you, Amina. I agree. A leader is a person who inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and above all, become more. Great leaders are those who find a way to connect with their people and let them fulfill all their potential and fulfill their dreams. So, let's continue today's session by introducing someone that no need presentations.
Today, he will talk to us about a very interesting topic, leadership in direct sales. Take on your notebooks and your best pens. He will teach us today a lot of beautiful things. Let's give him a big round of applause.
To Mr. Jijith and Lee.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for this opportunity to present you something that I believe is very important. The whole business moves around this concept, leadership. Can leaders be created? Are leaders created or born? Are leaders created or born? How many of you say created? How many of you say leaders are born? Nobody believes? 50-50? Let me tell you the story of Arunachalam Muruganandan. Arunachalam Muruganandan is an illiterate, a moderate person from South India called Tamil Nadu. One day, he was sitting at his home, then he saw his wife hiding something and moving inside her home. So he asked, what do you have in your hand? She said, it is none of your business. So he was suspicious. He asked, what exactly do you have in your hand? Then, with a lot of force, she had to show him a cloth, a dirty cloth. Then only he realized she has been using dirty cloth or a cloth during her menstrual period. So he asked, why do you use such cloth? Why don't you buy the pad from the shop? He said, you have 2 sisters and me, 3 women, every month, how much we should spend? We are poor, we have no money. That moved him. He started thinking, how can I do something to help millions of women who cannot afford a sanitary pad? He started studying. Then he realized multinational companies sell sanitary napkin at 40 times than the cost price. So he started making sanitary pad by his own way, with cloth, with cotton, but nothing works. He asked his wife to try, it doesn't work. Then he made some other experiment and given to college women, they all complain, no, it doesn't work. Then he realized it is very expensive machine, $500,000 required for the machine to produce such kind of napkins. What did he do then? Because he wanted to find a way. He kept on experimenting, and he invented a small machine which can produce very, very inexpensive napkin. And his invention got him the Best Invention Award in one of the universities in India. And today, there was a movie in Bollywood with his success story. And he was awarded with the 3rd highest civilian award of India by the President of India for revolutionize this industry. Today, 120 countries are importing the sanitary pad made by him. Multinational companies approached him to get this technology. He didn't sell. Every state in India producing this sanitary napkin in many women's home. So he has revolutionized this industry with a lot of commitment, with a lot of hard work. Is he a leader born or created? Was he a leader by birth or created? He said, I wore the sanitary napkin for hours together while doing my daily routine. That's when I found out that being a woman is not easy. Because he himself was carrying a bladder with blood and pumping to do the experiment. Then I realized how difficult it is being a woman. So ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to all the women sitting here, the most powerful creature in this universe. Why to learn leadership? Who is a leader? Why to learn leadership in our business? Direct selling is all about leadership. Here, whether you succeed or you fail, it depends upon your leadership abilities, your leadership skills. If you are not a leader, you cannot succeed in this business. If you cannot find leaders in your team, you will not be able to succeed. So that is the importance of leadership in direct selling business. This business is all about leader to leader business, not leader to follower business. Your job is to find a leader, create a leader, and uplift them so that you have a group with full of leaders. That's the only way to succeed in this business. 5 essential leadership qualities to succeed in DXN. Okay, there are so many qualities a leader should possess, but some of them that I found or I felt very important to succeed in this business is what I'm going to discuss with you today. The first one, vision. A leader, especially in this business, should have vision. What exactly he wants from this business. We can see so many people joining not only DXN direct selling industry, and they quit after some time because when they see it doesn't work for them. It is because they do not have a vision with the opportunity what they have in their hand. DXN is an opportunity for future, not for just today. DXN is an opportunity for not only for your future, but for generations to come, for your children. If this business succeeds for you, this is for you and your generations to come. So if you are not a visionary, if you do not have a vision about this business, you will not be able to succeed. This is one of the visionaries that you just have heard him saying. Things which we never think is taught by him. He thinks something which we think absurd, but later you will see it comes out so successful. Now he was talking about burger. Nobody thinks burger in direct selling business. When he invented coffee with the Ganoderma, that time also people told the same thing. Coffee with the Ganoderma? But today, you know, so many companies follow coffee with the Ganoderma. He had a vision. You know, usually, many companies know what they do. What they do, they know. Some companies know how they do. But very less companies know why are they doing what they are doing. DXN is one of those companies. We know very well why are we in this business. Why are we in direct selling business. So each one of you also need to know why are you doing this business. If not, you will quit and go. You can see what Dr. Lim is doing. You can see this kimono. Today many people were wearing. Why DXN is making this kimono? What is he doing? You know, in India there are so many farmers who commit suicide because their crops don't fetch them proper value. Not only in India, many countries. What he has done, he has found a methodology where he gives the saplings and you give the fruit, I give you guaranteed income for you. So many people producing noni in India now and selling to DXN, no problem, because whatever happens in the market doesn't matter. He will get his income. So similarly, so many initiatives DXN has started, Dr. Lim is doing all over the world. You can see in villages, we supply spirulina. In Pakistan, we supply spirulina, Ganoderma to poor children who come out of their night blindness. Okay, so this is how a visionary works. So vision, having a vision for your business. If you can see that others cannot see in this business, you can become successful. You will never quit from DXN if you can see what others cannot see, and if you can teach others or show others what they can see in this business. Commitment. How committed are you to the business that you have taken? The purpose that you are into, how committed are you? This man is here. You know what I liked in him? He's so committed. Whatever happens, whatever people do, or whatever kind of obstacles people bring in front of him, he doesn't give up. Now, you know, he spends half of his time now in Malaysia building a system for DXN. Of course, it is DXN's job, but he sees somehow it is not working. So he has taken up the commitment and went and started working for all of us. Okay, a round of applause to Mr. Laszlo for his commitment to his business. Instead of going out and building his network, he is coming to the DXN office and setting up a system, a lot of staff, and building the system for the company so that his business can succeed. So that is the kind of commitment leaders show in the business. So if things are not moving, you make things move. That is the attitude you need to have. When you see your group is not working, don't give up. Give up, show them the way by doing yourself. This is the importance of commitment in this business. Responsibility. Responsibility of whatever you do and your team does. Let me tell you a small story. This was former Indian Prime President. His name was APJ Abdul Kalam. And that is Satish Dhawan, aerospace genius. He was working in Indian Space Research Organization some time ago, 1979. So Satish Dhawan, his boss, told him to launch a rocket called PSLV. So they prepared everything. Rocket was about to launch. Last moment, the computer said, don't launch. Because it was in auto, computer should launch. Computer, 4 seconds left, computer told don't launch. Problem. So when they checked, everything is perfect. Why shouldn't we launch? Because computer is saying don't launch. So they decided to launch. So they launched without listening to the computer. And what happened? It went into Bay of Bengal in few minutes. So the story doesn't end here. So the whole nation was in devastation, and APJ Abdul Kalam was in tears. What to do? I am the project director. So Satish Dhawan told him, come, we will do press conference. So in the press conference, he explained, sorry, the rocket failed. It is my team and my mistake, not my team's mistake. It's my mistake. No worries, next year, we will launch the rocket again. Next year, they relaunched the rocket, and it was successful that time. So he told Abdul Kalam, now you conduct press conference. So what is the message from this story? When it fails, the leader took the responsibility, and when it succeeded, he gave the credit to the team. he didn't take the credit. He gave it to the team. So that is responsibility. Responsibility to the problem that is happening within your team, you as a leader should take it up. It's not only in the team, any organization for that matter. When the team succeeds, the victory is of the team, not the leaders. So that is the one lesson that we need to learn from this business, this incident. Selflessness. This is one of the key aspects to become successful in this business, because when you start moving, you will see many lucrative opportunities to help only your team and steal people from other team, steal PV, steal other leaders, asking them leave that team, come to our team. This kind of selfish attitude could be seen. But selflessness, helping everybody, is very important in this business. This is what I see in this man, Mr. Fatemi Ghani. A round of applause to Mr. Ghani. He was an aerospace engineer, and he joined DXN in Dubai long ago, 20 years ago. When he joined, DXN was in an infancy stage. After his joining, the business really started growing. His contribution in that is really commendable. Thank you very much, Mr. Ghani. One thing that I have learned from him is never stop learning. Always learn. Second, help everybody. Don't see whether it is my team or his team. He goes and does training program for people who is not at all under him. Don't mistake me that when I am quoting only some of the people. All the leaders of DXN are great. They are helping, they are doing a lot of things. I can see many of the leaders here doing fantastic things, but I just quote 1 or 2, 3 people whom I know very well. Okay, so selflessness is very important in DXN to become successful. Perseverance. This is one of the most important things, because in this business, after some time, you will see things not moving. With a great enthusiasm, you start the business, but after some time, you realize that things are not moving as you want. So how long you can continue? How long will you stay in the system without quitting? Have you seen babies walking? You must have seen babies walking, right? So when babies walk, is it that first day itself babies start walking just like that? No, they fall. They fall and fall and fall. But will ever baby say, I am tired, I cannot try anymore? Will any baby say? No. Why? Because there is no other option. He has to try, or she has to try until she walks. Because otherwise there is no life. So when there is no other choice, they keep on trying, even if they fall again and again, and they one day successful, then they start running. So in this business also, it's very important that you never give up. You can see so many people made it successful, made it. So why should you fail? There is no need for you to fail until you have the courage to continue till you become successful. This lady is a true example for perseverance. She moved her whole team from another company to DXN a few years ago from Uzbekistan. There were some problems with her company, so she moved few thousand people along with her to DXN. Why? Because they believed in her, and she believed in DXN. She does not know much about DXN, but somehow when she met Dr. Lim, she believed DXN. This company can save me and my team. All these leaders were making a lot of money from that company. Now they are believing her and coming to DXN. And you know, in the beginning stage, there are not much bonus unless you have a big team in DXN marketing system. So people don't get money. But this lady was taking care of all of them. she was feeding them. In her own home, people were coming and staying, and she was taking care of everyone till they start making money from DXN business. Today, DXN Uzbekistan is the #1 direct selling company in whole Uzbekistan. No other direct selling company is close to DXN business. Single-handedly, this lady has moved the market. Okay, now they have bought their own building for DXN business. Last leadership camp, I asked my staff to bring kimono to sell. Nina brought 50 kimono and ready to sell. Nobody was buying. We brought all the way from Slovakia to sell kimono to people because Shunya is there. Nobody were buying. So I was very, very sad. I called her. I told her, would you like to buy kimono? She asked me, how many kimonos you have, Mr. Jijith? I told 50. All right, 10 minutes. All the 50 kimonos gone just like that. That is leadership. Why people bought 50 kimono when she told? Because they believe her. Whatever she says, they know it is for them. That is a trust these people had in that lady. And why she did? Because Jijith told her. Why? Because she trusts me. Whatever I do for her, she knows it is for her good. So that is a mutual trust and mutual cooperation. So whatever company wants, they do. Whatever they want, company try to give them. Okay? So this give and take policy we need to have. I'm so glad that all the people came here today. We had a little issue with the coffee, but nobody were making any problem. No problem. If no coffee, take juice. That was the approach I could see. I'm so glad about that. Okay, things go wrong sometimes, but how we manage, how we react. If it was in any other program, they would have made problems. Fighting would have been there. But it is DXN family. No problem. Even if no coffee, no problem. Happy, take the picture and come back. That is the goodness of our business. It's a fantastic family, fantastic system, and fantastic business to help people. Now, what is our future? What is our future in DXN? Now, Dr. Lim explained so many things. Okay, there is an engine thinking, what should I do next for my people? Okay, so where DXN is going to be in the next 10 years' time? Next 10 years, where DXN will be and where you will be. What is your plan for you in the next 10 years in DXN? See this one. This was last year's statistics of direct selling industry. Okay, the total sales of global direct selling industry last year was 186 billion. And there are 128 million distributors all over the world. 128 million. How many DXN has? 16 million. More than 10% of the direct sellers in the world are DXN members. All right. So what is the sales growth percentage of direct selling industry? Last year was 1.5%. Direct selling industry grew 1.5% to 2% annually. Do you know what is the sales growth percentage of DXN? Is 10 times than the industry, 20% per year. 20%. That's why doctor was telling every 3 years we double our sales. So if that is the case, in the next 10 years' time, DXN certainly will become the #1 direct selling company in the world. That is a plan, that is a procedure Dr. Lim is doing to make DXN #1 company in the world. You can tell, or you can find so many problems. Oh, this is not good, website is not good, packing is not good. But there are so many things that are good that no other company can boast about. There are so many things that only DXN can do. I will show you. You know, many companies in direct selling industry, they just buy and sell. They don't have factory, they don't have R&D, they don't have cultivation, nothing. But DXN is one company which does research and development, which does cultivation of raw material, which does manufacturing, which does distribution all over the world. DXN is such a rare company. Few companies only doing this in the direct selling industry. Okay, why are we doing this? So when we do this, we have total control on the quality and on the price of the products. We have factory in Malaysia, a huge factory in Malaysia. This is the factory doctor was talking about in Telangana in India. One of the factories in Telangana. We have around 5 factories in India. 5 factories in India, so huge. This is more than double than Malaysian factory. This is China. This is Mexico. And this is Dubai. Dubai. Okay, Dubai, DXN is the only company, direct selling company which has a manufacturing unit in the whole Middle East region. When we went to Dubai, 2002, there was no other direct selling companies operating. Direct selling business was not only a taboo, but also a risky business. Nobody knows when police can come and arrest you, because it's a gray area. I used to do meeting in the office. When someone is passing by with a white kandura, I stop talking because of fear. And the person sitting next or in front of me look at me why I stopped talking, because I saw there is a guy walking with the police dress. I don't talk. From that level, you can see here. This was 22 years ago, Dubai office. Only few products. This is me. The black is me. 22 years ago. And today, who is our customer? The Prince of Dubai is the customer of DXN Coffee. Okay? When Dr. Lim comes to Dubai, from the palace of Dubai, they send lunch for Dr. Lim. They say, how many people are there for lunch? So Dr. Lim told, only 2 people. So no. For 2 people we cannot. At least 50 people should be there for us to send lunch. So this is the lunch sent from the palace of Dubai. Why the Prince of Dubai consumes DXN coffee? It's a question that you should think about. When people say, oh, your coffee or your products are not good, the Prince is drinking the coffee. He can drink any other coffee in the world, but he drinks our coffee. I had the opportunity to meet him. Then I asked him, His Highness, we are very big fan of your adventurous activities. And he was telling me, Jijith, you know, half of my energy comes from your coffee. I couldn't believe what he's saying. The Prince of Dubai is saying this. So there is no reason why other people can have to reject DXN's coffee. The taste or the price or the quality. Okay, DXN's products are the best that every one of you know. You have to believe in that. So this is a plan Dr. Lim has made to spread the factory all over. Why DXN is setting up the factory in different parts of the world? There must be a reason. Why? Why don't everything in Malaysia? COVID has taught Dr. Lim, it is important that you spread your supply chain all over the world. Something happens in Malaysia, still the product can be supplied from other countries. So for your safety, the company is investing millions and millions of dollars. These are the factories coming up in Dubai, Nepal, Bangladesh, Peru, Morocco, Guyana. All these countries, we are setting up factories, farms for the safety of DXN members. Because when you believe in DXN, DXN makes sure that your life is taken care or protected by the company. How many of you been to Malaysia last 30th anniversary? Could you raise your hands? How was it? Yeah, yesterday a leader from Estonia, right? Lithuania. I interchanged Lithuania with Estonia. Lithuania, she was telling me, I went to Malaysia as a star diamond, but I came back as a crown ambassador. It's a big sentence. It's a big statement, actually. I went as a crown diamond, but I came back as a crown ambassador because my mindset changed. What is this company? Let me tell you, there is no other direct selling company in Malaysia which has got such a gigantic corporate office. This is in the shape of a dragon. Dr. Lim designed this. Okay, 150 apartments, a museum, a hall which can accommodate 5,000 people. We celebrated the 30th anniversary with 5,000 people in-house. The moment usually a program will be successful or failure will be known when the program ends. But this program, the moment the people stepped into the hall, it was successful. They felt this is successful because I am standing in my company's office. So that was the impact this has created among the people of DXN. It is one man's vision. Okay, because the board asked Dr. Lim, why are you spending so much money for such a big office? He said, I may not get back all the money I spent, but the image, the confidence that this building is going to create in the minds of people is unparalleled. Okay, you cannot buy this by paying money. So that is what being reflected all over the world in the sales now. You can see, this is our office. Weddings are happening in DXN office every week. Every weekend there is a wedding happening in DXN corporate office. Because people rent the hall, 5,000 people can sit and do conduct the wedding. You know, in the month of May, DXN was listed in Malaysia. It's a listed company. It's a public limited company. Very few public companies are there in direct selling industry, and DXN is one among them. What does it mean? If a company is public limited, that means its governance is very transparent. You cannot hide anything. All the accounts are proper. You can check the accounts of the company. All the activities are very, very transparent. That is the meaning of this. DXN did not list all its shares, only 15%. For what? It's not for money. Dr. Lim has listed DXN to make members the owner of the company. The shares are available for you to buy so that you are not only a distributor but also an owner of the company. When you go out to the market, you can tell the people, I am not only a distributor, but I own this company. That is why he has listed. So you can buy, if you have not bought, next time when you go to Malaysia, you can buy, or through DXN also, you can buy DXN shares. I told you, there are many companies which can boast so many things. This is a report released by Frost and Sullivan, a company which has done the investigation or study before DXN was listed. And they have told about all these big companies, their membership fee, total number of members, total members in 2022, details of members in 22. And one question was, how many of these companies use unified compensation model or bonus structure? Unified model of compensation means with one membership, can they buy the products all over the world and get the bonus is the question. And you can see here, DXN is the only company which is following unified bonus system. All other companies do not. Okay, they have to take membership in different countries. In DXN, you take one in Spain, you can do the business in America, or you can transfer. This system, one world, one market, only belongs to DXN. One very important reason for you to do this business internationally and become successful. Last month, there was a World Federation of Direct Selling Associations conference in Dubai, and DXN was the platinum sponsor. And Dr. Lim was the keynote speaker of the event. One of the keynote speaker of the event was Dr. Lim. When WFDSA people went to Malaysia, they did their meeting in DXN office because it's free, and the best office of a corporate company in Malaysia was of DXN. So this is where DXN is heading towards now. Okay, Dr. Lim is also, they are inviting Dr. Lim in the CEO Council of World Federation of Direct Selling Association. We are marching towards becoming really the global corporate in direct selling industry and become one among the top and become number one company ultimately in 10 years' time. That is the aim. And for Europe, we have decided to double the sale next year. Double the sale next year. That is our aim, 2024. We have so many things now, new things, new cosmetics coming up, ASP program, which Mr. Laszlo will speak later. With all these things and new products are coming up, omega-3 is coming, Mr. Lewis will talk about it. With all these things, there is no reason why DXN cannot double the sale. Because what DXN is doing in Europe is peanut. It's nothing, we did not even scratch the surface of Europe. No way. 35 million populated, Peru is doing 10 million euro per month. And we are not even close to that. Morocco is doing $4 million a month in 3 years' time. $4 million. When I went last time, morning 7 o'clock, people come and queue in front of our Morocco office, Casablanca office. 7 o'clock, office opens at 9. Why they come 7 o'clock? Because there is a chance of out of stock situation. So they come 7 o'clock so that they can be in the queue first. Police come and ask, what is happening? Why so big queue in the morning 7 o'clock? That is the demand of the products in Morocco. And I'm glad that so many Moroccans are in Europe. Our business is growing. How many Moroccans are here? Thank you so much. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Mahatma Gandhi. Everyone who worked and became successful in direct selling industry definitely must have gone through this experience. First they laugh at you, ignore you, laugh at you, fight with you, and then ultimately you win and they follow you later. Okay? So this is very common. Don't worry when you don't succeed. I can see so many new people are here today from different countries. Understand this is part of this business. You need to fight to become successful. This is one of the toughest jobs that a person can pursue in this world. Very tough. It is not easy to become successful. So if you are successful already, you should be so glad that you became successful in this industry. It is priceless. It's priceless, especially in DXN, because it's a very, very stable company. Those who are not yet become successful, keep working, keep doing. One day you will become successful. It's a long-term journey. Just enjoy the journey and help people. That is the opportunity that you have. You are here with a purpose. Don't think that you are accidentally reached here. DXN is a responsibility that you will learn during your journey. Okay, I have learned it. There are people living in this world even today because of me. Meaning to say that I gave the products through somehow and they are still alive. Otherwise they would have died. Very, very clearly I'm telling, because I am very much experienced such situation in life. So don't think it is just accidentally you are in this business. No, it is with a purpose. Okay, so keep doing, keep talking to people. Doesn't matter whether they accept you or not. You keep marching because you are with a purpose. They listen or they follow, doesn't matter. So many drawbacks you can find. No problem. We have the capability to improve and improve and improve. We have so many committed leaders who can change what is a drawback for the company today. When it rains, it's usual for a bird to take shelter. But there are some birds, they don't take shelter. They fly above the cloud. Yeah, their thinking is different. They don't run away from the problems. They go above the problems and solve it. They stretch themselves and find solutions for the problem. So you should belong to that category. You should be an eagle in DXN business. You know, one day, 9 slapped 8. 9 slapped 8. So 8 asked 9, why did you slap me? 9 told, because I am bigger than you, so I can slap you. So 8 looked next, is 7, slapped 7. So 7 asked, why did you slap me? Said, I am bigger than you. So 7 looked left, is 6, slapped again. So 6 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 1, everybody slapped the next one. So when 1 looked left, he saw 0. So small, no value. He hugged him. So what happened? It became 10. It became bigger than all other people. So what is the message from this story? Instead of slapping, when you hold the one who is inferior to you or lower than you or below you, you become more powerful. This business is nothing but the same. When you see people who are less fortunate than you, hold them, help them, then you become powerful. You become real, true leader, which has character, which has got power, which have got qualities. So now the question is, are you a leader? Are you a leader? Yes or no? Yes. Are you a leader?
Yes.
You are a leader, otherwise you won't sit here. Yes? So wake up, act right now, and become a true and effective, inspirational leader who can guide a lot of people to the success. Take them to success, because people are waiting for an opportunity. It is true. These products, this system, this company can change the life of so many people around you. So take charge, change the life. Wish you all the best. Good morning, DXN. Thank you so much.
Please, thank you, Mr. Jijith. Don't leave us. Please stay with us. Congratulations again for your presentation.
Thank you.
We have all understood what we need to become leaders.
Okay.
I think that the most important thing is to translate our vision into reality.
Yes.
So we need to take daily action, because otherwise we cannot do it. But Mr. Jijith, please remain with us, because now one of the best moments for our members has arrived.
It's the recognitions for the qualifiers for the European Leadership Cup. It's time to highlight